Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. I just want to make a little disclaimer before we begin today. Everything that you see in this video was purchased with my own money. I saved up for years and worked multiple jobs before I was able to start collecting. And so yeah, please don't leave me comments that I'm rich or that I have rich parents who paid for this, because they didn't pay for any of this. I did it by working multiple jobs. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. See you guys soon. So the first step was to go to IKEA because I had no more shelf space. Also, just a heads up, I am recording a voiceover for this video. It's just easier to do it that way. So yeah, voiceover Nessa is what you're getting today. Of course, after getting the new shelf, we gotta build the shelf. And for some reason, I swear I remember recording this process of moving in my new bookshelf and making the bookshelf, but for some reason, there is no footage when I search for it, so I possibly may have deleted it. But yeah, here are some before and after pictures. You can see it looks completely different now after moving my bed to the other side of my room and then putting in the new shelf. Right, and then the next step is to clean and then reorganize all my albums. So there's a little bit of a gap here. After I made my shelf, I kind of got busy making my bed and my room transformation and then working. So I didn't actually get to like cleaning and reorganizing my shelf until a month later. So you can see there's definitely a lot more albums. So yeah. Also, side note, but please ignore the terrible lighting in my room. I only really have my one giant window, and it's not really in a good direction, so it's like shadowy and dark in my room, and the lighting is more often yellow than like white lighting. This is what it looks like with all the albums on my bed. I did get a new bed and I love it. I literally love how my room looks right now because I literally got a new shelf, I got a new bed. I basically like cleaned up my entire room and it just feels so much better in my room and there's so much good energy, whereas before I was just really unhappy in my room. So yeah. And now I'm basically just reorganizing all my shelves and putting all the albums back on. Okay, and this is what my shelf looks like after I finished organizing all the albums. It is looking so fresh, so clean, and definitely way better than it was before. I definitely think I'm gonna need a new shelf soon, just by the way this looked back in September. But yeah, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and give you guys a more in-depth and close-up of the actual shelves. I don't think I'm gonna go too in-depth, but yeah, let's just go ahead and go through all the albums. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start with the top shelf. And so I just have some treasure albums here and then like a whole stack of like random postcard freebies and like other freebies and posters and stuff that I have that I actually need to go through and like find a spot for. So yeah. And then we also have my light stick. So here's Monster X, and then I also have fairy lights because the power went out once, and they saved me from being in complete darkness. So here are all my light sticks. I do plan on getting more. I would like a Blackpink one, an ATEEZ one, Stray Kids one. There's so many that I want. I can't even list them all. And then here I have like some random knickknacks like cup sleeves. I also have this Mark signed ball that I caught at their last tour. And then I also have like a Bam Bam poster, some signed albums, random tickets for concerts. So yeah, I have my Pentagon signed album and then my Great Guys fan signed album that's signed to my name. And then over here we have some BTS albums, Hwasa solo album, and then we also have History's album. This is a signed album. And then over here we have some GOT7 albums, and this one is signed by Bam Bam, the Eyes on You one. And then we have the 17 light stick box, and then we have some TXT albums, Mingyu, and the 17 light stick, which is absolutely stunning. Alright, and now going through my shelves, in the first two here we have ATEEZ and BTS, and then next we have Golden Child and then NCT 127, and over here I just have my Golden's fan club stuff. Also, I'm really sorry if it's like super shaky. It was actually, I have weak arms, okay? I need to work out. And then over here we have NCT 2020, Wavy, and NCT Dream. Here's kind of like my band one. I have like the Rose albums and some signed albums. Then I have a signed and Flying album back there. I also have some Day6 albums as well. And then some random Treasure group pre-order benefit photo cards. And then one over we have Stray Kids, and then I just have a random pile of like photo cards that I need to open. And then over there I just have like stationery and like certain supplies. And then down here we have my SF9 collection, which is very far from being complete. And then I have a lot of photo cards here that I need to organize and put away. And then here is my Gravity section. I just have their albums and their membership kit. Then over here we have OneWe, so we have like some signed OneWe albums and the rest of their albums as well. And we have a lot of albums actually just hiding back there for now. Over here we have ONEUS. We gotta put the brothers together. And then over here we have more Treasure albums. This is only chapter 1 and chapter 2, by the way. Chapter 3 at this time hadn't come out yet. And then over here we have Blackpink. I am missing their most recent album, and I do plan on getting it. And then over here we have Astro. Okay, and then here we have some CIX albums, and I do have like a set of extra ones that I need to like sell or give away or do something with, but for now they're just sitting in my shelf. And then over here we have some soloists. So we have Kang Daniel, we have Ung Sung Woo, and then we have an X1 album. So yeah, I think this is going to be like my soloist, male soloist area. And then over here I have some random albums and random groups that I don't know if I want to continue collecting. So there's like Pentagon, MCND, Elast, and DKB. Unfortunately, my wallet can no longer support so many groups. So yeah, but if I could, I would definitely support them all. And then over here, I just have some more random albums as well. So I just have like a random Monster X album I got with a concert ticket. I have a signed album. I have a UNVS album, and then a Boyfriend album, and then more Great Guy albums from when I entered the fan sign. And then over here, we also have more albums for groups that I'm not collecting anymore. So like Super M, Shiny, and then this G-Dragon album was actually gifted to me like a month ago by an old like person that I used to date. So yeah. And then over here, I actually had some Twice albums, but I ended up giving them to my friend to make space for other stuff. And now actually my photocard binders go in these two bottom squares. And yeah, this is pretty much my entire shelf. I forgot to film an outro, so we're just gonna stare at this picture of my shelf for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this incredibly terrible video. That took 4 months for me to finally find the courage to finish editing and to post. And so yeah, I'll see you guys very, very soon in my next video, and I hope all of you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye guys!